Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The length of a straight line passing through the center of a circle and connecting 2 points on the circumference. A straight line connecting the center of a circle with 2 points on its perimeter, or the center of a sphere with 2 points on its surface. The length of a straight line passing through the center of a circle and connecting 2 points on the circumference. Continuance in time. He complained about the length of time required. Size of the gap between 2 places. He determined the length of the shortest line segment joining the 2 points. A section of something that is long and narrow. A length of timber. The linear extent in space from one end to the other. The longest dimension of something that is fixed in place. The length of the table was 5 feet. The property of being the extent of something from beginning to end. The editor limited the length of my article to 500 words. A line traced by a point traveling in a constant direction. A line of zero curvature. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. A degree or grade of excellence or worth. Diameter of a tube or gun barrel. Judge tentatively or form an estimate of quantities or time. A measuring instrument for measuring and indicating a quantity such as the thickness of wire or the amount of rain, etc. Accepted or approved instance or example of a quantity or quality against which others are judged or measured or compared. Diameter of a tube or gun barrel. Adapt to a specified measurement. Gauge the instruments. Determine the capacity, volume, or contents of by measurement and calculation. Gauge the wine barrels. Measure precisely and against a standard. The wire is gauged. Mix in specific proportions. Gauge plaster. Rub to a uniform size. Gauge bricks. The distance between the rails of a railway or between the wheels of a train. The thickness of wire. The deflection of a projectile resulting from the effects of wind. Exposure to the wind, as the exposed part of a vessel's hull which is responsible for wind resistance. The retarding force of air friction on a moving object. The space between the projectile of a smoothbore gun and the surface of the bore of the gun. A degree or grade of excellence or worth. An executive of low caliber. Diameter of a tube or gun barrel. Make a hole, especially with a pointed power or hand tool. A high wave, often dangerous, caused by tidal flow, as by colliding tidal currents or in a narrow estuary. Cause to be bored. A hole or passage made by a drill, usually made for exploratory purposes. A person who evokes boredom. Diameter of a tube or gun barrel. A unit of radiation exposure. The dose of ionizing radiation that will produce 1 electrostatic unit of electricity in 1 cc of dry air. Physics. The universal constant in the gas equation, pressure times volume equals R times temperature, equal to 8.3143 joules per Kelvin per mole. The length of a line segment between the center and circumference of a circle or sphere. The 18th letter of the Roman alphabet. The length of a line segment between the center and circumference of a circle or sphere. Support consisting of a radial member of a wheel joining the hub to the rim. A circular region whose area is indicated by the length of its radius. They located it within a radius of 2 miles. A straight line from the center to the perimeter of a circle, or from the center to the surface of a sphere. The outer and slightly shorter of the 2 bones of the human forearm.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.